in their quest to provide safe, efficient, and reliable transportation service to Gambians. His Excellency President Adama Barrow commissioned 70 brand new buses at the Makati Square in Banjul on Wednesday, April 12, 2023. The event was attended by cabinet ministers, senior government officials, dignitaries, service chiefs, religious leaders, and ordinary Gambians. Over the years, transportation has become a major challenge for commuters in the Gambia, especially within the Greater Banjul area. The new buses came with other complementary packages, such as spare parts, technical assistance from 3 individuals who will be with the State Transport Company for 2 years, computers and software for ticketing, among others. The estimated amount for the above equipments is totaled to 13 million euros. Out of the 70 new buses, 59 will be used as public buses, while the remaining 11 will be utilized specifically as school buses to help ease transportation for students. Speaking at the ceremony, President Adama Barrow said, "The purchase of the 70 buses is not an accident. It is a timely response to address the upgrading of the country's infrastructure road network."
Ladies and gentlemen, this development is not accidental. It is a timely strategic initiative designed to accompany the infrastructural upgrading of our national road network through improvement of the existing roads and construction of new ones, particularly in areas where the need is greatest. With this in view, the deployment of the new buses will complement the current road transport operations of the country. As such, I am proud to observe that this is one of the largest fleets of buses ever acquired in the history of public transport on Gambian soil. Besides easing movement, this scheme has the potential to employ more than 100 Gambians.
The Gambian leader added that the quality and standard of the justification of the buses were an eagerly manifested of his government's resolve to commonly address public transport challenges.
Ladies and gentlemen, the quality and standard specification of these latest buses clearly manifests my government resolve to permanently address the public transport challenges confronting us, which include the growing traffic congestion experienced in the Greater Banjul area. With this in mind, any scheme geared towards improving our public transport services could not come at a better time.
President Barrow added that
it is certain that for any country to improve its transport services in the 21st century, an effective and efficient public transport system and related facilities must be in place. Our realization of this necessity is reflected in the emphasis put in the Gambia's National Development Plan, NDP, on the critical role of public transport services for the efficient functioning of the national economy. Furthermore, meeting the mobility needs of our people amid the rising national population growth rate has been identified as a key challenge in the National Transport Policy 2018-2026.
In his welcoming remarks, the General Manager of Gambia Transport Service Company, Sidi Kanyi, said the buses are meant to upgrade the public's transport in response to high population growth rate.
This new fleet is meant to upgrade public transport in the country in response to the high population growth rate and the resultant upsurge in demand for public transport. This is a timely intervention, especially in light of recent improvements in road infrastructure. The Gambia Having one of the highest population densities in West Africa needs an effective and efficient public transport system that should be able to address the challenges posed by the twin problems of congestion and pollution.
Kanye also highlighted how the buses will go a long way towards addressing the supply deficit for effective and efficient service delivery from the Gambia Transport Service Company.
Excellencies, sir, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, based on GTSC's operational plan, these buses will go a long way to address the supply deficit for effective and efficient service delivery in the country. In operating this new fleet, we plan to double our current coverage in both urban and rural Gambia. This will include our express services as well as the ordinary services. We will be flying more than 60 routes countrywide, and it is pleasing to note that half of the 60 routes will be new ones, and including Bambari to Bara, Bustown to Farafenye, Bajakunda to Koina, Brikama to Gunjur via Sifo, Jara Sukun to Kanifing, Brikamaba to Basse, Kiankarantaba to Kanifing, Janjambure to Kanifing, Faraba Banta to Kanifing, to name a few.
The representative from TK Exports, Michael Petit, thanked His Excellency President Barrow for partnering with TK Exports and highlighted how transportation plays an important role in the livelihood of people, especially Gambians.
TK Export is not limited in Gambia only, but has served the sub-region with more than 1,200 Ashokline buses delivered over the recent years. I want to seize this opportunity to thank the President of the Republic for embracing equity in development as the best practice on the globe. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the transportation sector is a critical component of any economy, and it plays a vital role in connecting communities. The acquisition of these new buses by the GTSC is a clear indication of your administration commitment to improving the livelihoods of the Gambian by providing safe and efficient means of transportation. With the arrival of these buses, the GTSC is well positioned to enhance its service delivery and meet the increased demand for transportation services across the country.
Following the ceremony, the head of state, accompanied by cabinet ministers, senior government officials, journalists, and some public members, embarked on a ride on the buses from the Makati Square and then to some parts of Kanifing municipality, then West Coast region, and back to Banjul.
Public transportation is very, very important because it is social. That's why government have to partner with GTSC to make sure that we provide very efficient services in this country. But riding up to Brikama and other parts of the Combos, we have seen the reaction of the people. It is well received countrywide. People have been calling me all over, just to show their appreciation, and they reacted positively. And I think this will go a long way to change the public services in this country. Because if you look at this country from the 70s, we were having GPTC here, but we lost that. Now I think this is a new beginning for the Gambia. And our partnership with GTSC, I think this is just the beginning. We will continue to make sure that we provide buses for the Gambia and provide efficient and effective service as far as public transportation is concerned. I seize this opportunity to thank my government, my entire cabinet, and thank GTSC also and Social Security for partnering with us as far as public transportation is concerned. These are social projects, and these are very, very important because the grassroots are the people who are affected, definitely. And I think this will go a long way in helping our people in this country. as far as public transportation is.
Aissatou Koli, Gambian Talents TV.